In this video, I am going to factor 12x squared plus 7xy minus 10y squared. I am going to look at the coefficient of the square term, x squared, which is 12, and then look at the coefficient of the y squared term, which is negative 10. 12 times negative 10 is negative 120. Now I am going to do the prime factorization of this 120. Is going to be 2 times 60, then 2 times 30, 2 times 15, and 3 times 5. Now negative 120 is equal to negative 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 5. Now I have to take these prime factors and then write it as a product of two numbers, so that sum of those two numbers becomes 7, which is the coefficient of the mixed term, xy term, which is 7. It's not too bad really, if you look at it. So you could write it as just very simply 3 times 5 is 15, and 2 times 2 times 2 is 8, and then there is a negative sign. So, and 15 plus negative 8 is equal to, by the way, 7, exactly what we have here. So I'm going to take this middle term 7xy and write it as 15xy minus 8xy. And sometimes students ask me, does it make a difference if I write 8xy first and then positive 15xy? The answer is no, it doesn't matter. You can write it in either of these ways. So let's go ahead and do that. And if we did that, we are going to get the following: 12x squared, then minus, actually make it 15xy first, then minus 8xy, then I have the last term, which is negative 10y squared. Now from these four terms, I'm going to create groups of two, the first two and the second two. And in the first two, what can I factor out? 3 goes into 12, 3 goes into 15, so it's going to be 3x squared, and you have an x here, so you could factor out x. So that's going to give me 3x goes into 12x squared, or 12x squared divided by 3x is going to be, by the way, 4x. Then 15xy divided by 3x, by the way, is going to be 5y. Now in the second group, I could factor out a negative 2y. That's going to give me 4x plus 5y, because 2y goes into 8xy 4x times, and it goes into 10y squared 5y times. Now let's look at this. These 4x plus 5y and 4x plus 5y is common in both of these terms. Therefore, you could factor that out, 4x plus 5y. If you did that, you're going to get 3x from the first term and negative 2y from the second term, and that's your factoring. So if you factored this given term, given polynomial, which is going to have factorization as follows: 4x plus 5y times 3x minus 2y, and that's what it is. I hope that this discussion was helpful. Thank you very much.